Hey everyone, welcome back. In this week's gaming news, we're going to be talking about Diablo 3, a pretty hilarious hotfix that came through. Funny to me, probably not funny to anyone else. Heroes of the Storm, some brand new skins, and a deal that came up recently. And lastly, Blizzcon. Some pretty interesting stuff about this particular year. So first of all, Diablo 3 has recently released a hotfix. It's not a big deal, it was just interesting, that people would just get so creative with this shit. Gold dropped by bounty caches, no longer multiplied by greater rift difficulty levels. So basically, people were getting caches and going into, greater rifts as high as they could and opening their cache and getting way more gold. So that's the thing that happened. I don't know why, I just find this funny. It's not, gold has basically no value in Diablo 3. It's almost like crowd level troll to Blizzard just to go, guess what, we just figured out an exploit. And see Blizzard on the other end just play the game, guys, stop messing around with this other shit. Anyway, the second part about Diablo 3 is that I logged on recently, as in last night, and I've been craving to play it for about a week and a half, so I wanted to jump on and just take it slow and just enjoy the questing, which is the opposite of what people like to do, I guess, right now in Diablo 3, and just have some fun and take it slow and see where it takes me. So, alright guys, so let's talk about the brand new skins in Heroes of the Storm. They look really cool, and it also gives us a bit of insight into some of the new heroes, at least at how they're going to look. My real question is, what are the master skins going to look like? Are they going to dumb the shit out of them down so we are inclined to buy the prettier ones, throw money at that? I don't know yet. What I will say is that my favorite out of all of the skins is definitely FALSTAD as a pirate. It's pretty hilarious. The eagle has been replaced with a parrot. Staying consistent to the pirate there. It's a big fucking parrot, guys. It's huge. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. If I played FALSTAD, I'd probably want to get this one. And I don't usually buy skin. I bought one skin in my whole life, but yeah, I would probably consider picking this one up. Alright guys, so let's jump on to BlizzCon. I feel like this is gonna be a big year. Definitely a big BlizzCon. Now, let's try and figure out what they're gonna tell us about. We've got some detail here. So I think I want to say, want the latest and greatest info on all things, and then they jump in and list the games that will be featured. And of course, all Blizzard games are going to be featured, but here we go. World of Warcraft, StarCraft 2, Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm, Diablo 3, and Overwatch. Now, ironically, the placement of these particular game names is the exact placement of my not care to actually care about level. Like Overwatch, I want to know everything about this game. Diablo 3, oh my goodness, I want to hear an expansion. And Heroes of the Storm, I look forward to some of the new updates, and yeah, that's about it. But yeah, anyway, so they've added in Overwatch with a question mark at the end, it may not be there. And maybe Overwatch, but you guys will just have to wait and see. You'll have to buy the ticket. So we know the beta is coming out this year, without a doubt. So this is going to be the beta launch, without a doubt, in my opinion. We're going to see everyone who goes to BlizzCon is probably going to get invited as well. I expect Overwatch to be hitting pretty soon. Yeah, we've seen how the marketing has been ramping up over the last couple of months, and yeah, but Diablo 3, that's really interesting. I definitely want to hear an expansion announcement. If they have an expansion announcement, I'm definitely going to be dropping undies, so it's going to be sick. Considering about buying a virtual ticket and covering it live for the channel, but I'm not quite sure yet. And the reason why I am kind of compelled to is because it's quite cheap. It's like $54.95, $55 Australian dollars. It feels expensive for a digital thing, but I don't know. It seems pretty cheap for me. I don't know. I felt like it was like $200 last year. Was it? I don't know. By the way, it's from November the 6th to the 7th, which is the 7th to the 8th here in Australia. So yeah, it's September the 22nd right now. Yeah, it's around about a month and a half away. Anyway, friends, thanks for joining me as always. Join me next week for another episode. See you guys. We made it.
Be water, my friend.